podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Mark, if we beat you on Thursday, I absolutely love it, in the words of Kevin Keegan.
Allocated, Tommy Lee lifted up towards the edge of the area. Burton tries to get underneath it. Lashley will hit it. Deflected. It's in. And that's the moment. Unbelievable. That's the moment. Unbelievable. In the dying seconds, Bradford City have found the goal that sends them automatically into League One.
World, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Chickens on the Loose podcast. And we are live on all social sites. My voice is absolutely shocking today, so I'm going to keep this podcast hopefully small. Podcast today about 30 minutes long. In today's podcast, we'll be talking about the post-match Cheltenham game in the FA Cup. We'll be talking about the pre-match Burton game, the weather forecast for the Burton game. Also, if we're to shout about, vent about anything, what's on your plate, and also joined by two other fans, should be Harry, if you can hear me. He might be busy. So, Josh, can you hear me?
Evening, you alright?
So, I'll get to you in a bit, Josh. Obviously, I'm on my own at the minute from the Bradford side, so I'm hoping Haru will appear, or some other Bradford fans will come and join.
Give him a text.
What, bud?
Do you want me to give him a text?
Yeah, give him a text.
Alright.
So, my thoughts on the Cheltenham game in the FA Cup were very poor. The referee was a bit rubbish as well. By all accounts, the free kick got taken, and the referee blew the whistle and then blew the whistle again, and then scored from it. So I think it was a bit of a joke refereeing, but we did have 88 minutes to score. It did not happen, so we were a bit poor there. Lee, I know you're here. If you feel free to join, come and join, because I'm the only Bradford fan at the minute. I know you're Paulie, I'm Paulie, mate, as well, battling through it. So Cheltenham game, we were just unlucky. Thinking, obviously Graham Alexander got sent off as well. He has been charged by the FA. Graham Alexander has been charged with misconduct after being sent off following our Emirates FA Cup tie against Cheltenham Town last weekend. The City boss has been offered a one-match touchline ban and fine with the charge. The club have until Monday to accept or appeal this. Try not to cough, it's horrible. Dylan, if you fancy coming to join, feel free. I know Lee's a bit poorly at the minute, so he can't come and join. So Dylan, if you feel want to come along and talk about the Cheltenham game, also the Burton game, feel free, mate. I've sent you a request. I'll give you a couple of minutes if you feel like you want to join. If don't, feel free just to stay there and chill. Okay, right. So next up, Bradford versus Burton, and it is not live on Sky Sports, and it's a 3:00 kickoff. And the referee is Craig Hicks. And a bit of insight before we go on to the referee's stats. Bradford have scored 8 goals in their last 5 matches. Haven't scored in their last 2 matches. Ranked second at home this season. Burton have scored 12 goals in their last 5 matches. Bradley Collins is ranked number 1 saves per match in the competition at 3.9. And Terrell Shades, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, more shots on target per match. Burton, 1.7. So then, where are we? So referee Craig Hicks, and the stats for Mr. Hicks, League 2, he's had 4 appearances, 13 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 2 penalties. In League 1, he's had 2 appearances, 5 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. The EFL Trophy, he's had 1 appearance, 5 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. National League, he's had 1 appearance, 3 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the EFL Cup, he's had 1 appearance, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. Altogether, he's had 9 appearances, 26 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, and 2 penalties. And then, before I go over to Sam Parker article. So the City possible lineup playing 3-5-2, and it's possibly Walker, Pennington, Wright, Kelly, Novell, Power, Metcalf, Torre, Sass, Cav with Swan, with Hilton, McIntyre, Byrne, Halliday, Lapsley, Lee, and Cook on the bench. Team news. Sarcevic, groin, and Bobby Poynton shoulder are touch and go, according to boss Graham Alexander, with the latter now having not played for over a month. The leading top goal scorer is Will Swan on 6. League position 2nd. Promotion rivals Stevenage lost 1-0 at Reading last night, with a win or a draw would see them overtake the Bantams. In the last 4 matches, Bradford have lost against Cheltenham in the FA Cup, drawn against Lincoln, drawn against Stevenage, drawn against Barnsley. Burton, and I do apologise if I do butcher names, are currently going to play 3-5-2, and they're going to have Collins, Maylife, Civic, Hartridge, Lofthouse, Tuke, Evans, Webster, Ammer, Tavaz and Besley, with Atkon, Dudek. Oh, these names are getting shocking. Kurabella, Moon, Noel, Turin, and Shade. Team news: Burton skipper Maylife is 1 yellow card away from a ban, so he may be a little wary with his tackles tomorrow. The last 4 matches for Burton, they've drawn against Rotherham. They've beaten St Albion 6-0 in the Cup. They have beaten AFC Wimbledon, and they've lost against Peterborough. Referee, this is the 3rd League One game of the season for Craig Hicks, Surrey, who's last took charge of City almost a year ago in their 3-1 FA Cup first round win of Aldershot. And if you do like to bet, the match odds are 7-10 City, Burton 4-1, and the draw 3-1, and when the fun stops. Last time these sides met, Burton thumped Mark Hughes Bantams 4-0 in the EFL Trophy in October 22, when both sides went through to the knockout stages of the competition. And also, Gary Bowyer is returning back to Bradford tomorrow. So a bit of more insight for you, because I know people want insight. Bradford's League One form is 1-1, drawn. Bradford City's form in all competitions is drawn, 1, drawn, lost. Burton's form is 1, drawn, 1, lost, 1, drawn. Burton in all competitions is lost, 1, drawn. So, having made a number of changes in the FA Cup defeat to Cheltenham, Alexander could revert back to similar Bradford XI from the linking game that would see Kelly, Novell, Metcalf and Swan return to the starting lineup. After failing to score against Cheltenham, Andy Cook will likely have to wait for his first League One start of the season. While Bowyer makes few changes to his Burton XI for the FA Cup, he'll still revert back to a team that drew 2-2 at Rotherham. And that's Lofthouse and Armley are in line to return to wing-backs, with Tavaz will likely drop back down to the substitutes bench despite his 2 goals versus St Albion City. Obviously, I've gone through the teams. And that's it. My voice is completely going. So, Dylan, are you here?
Hello, yeah, I am.
So, Dylan, what was your thoughts on the Cheltenham game?
I mean, we weren't too good. We weren't like a League One team, to be fair. The referee obviously was shocking. He made some rough decisions. But if we play like this tomorrow, we'll most likely lose.
Okay. And what's your thoughts on the game tomorrow?
I think it'll be a tough game, to be fair. I think we've had a rough few games. Like Lincoln, we didn't play too well. But hopefully it's going to be a win. But I think Cav just needs to go out that lineup. He's not good enough for League One. And if he's out, I think it's most likely a guaranteed win.
And Haru should be
Hey
here.
up! I do apologise for being late. I was currently getting food.
Alright, we'll get to your food item in a bit. My voice is absolutely shocking today, Haru, so I've
I know.
podcast short and sweet today. So, Haru, what was your thoughts on the Cheltenham game?
To be honest, I didn't watch it because obviously I was abroad on holiday, but I did see the highlights. We were absolutely horrendous. Like, I wouldn't say horrendous, but we looked a bit tired. Obviously a 1-0 defeat. It is against the cup. Like I've said personally, I'm not really bothered. I'd rather focus on league at this moment in time because it is our first time back after 6 seasons. But yeah, the team looked tired. I don't know why, but it did look tired. They did, to be honest. Like, I can't put words to it, but can't pinpoint it. But yeah, we did look tired. If we need this one against Burton tomorrow. Otherwise, we ain't gonna be top at league. But it is a cup game end of the day, so I couldn't give a shit. Let's just focus on league at this moment in time.
So before I move on to the Burton game again, we've had Sean on TikTok. End of the day, we can't always blame the ref. End of the day, we was crap. And Dylan, you've actually had somebody agree with you about Cav, saying he's not good enough. We've had, that was from Trevor. CT thinks Cav is going soon, to be honest. Trevor thinks we need a top League One striker in January. And Robbie's replied underneath that, Vidame Oliver. Haru, you got your hand up, mate?
First of all, Robbie, very funny about that saying Vidame Oliver. But yeah, as what Dylan said earlier, I could completely agree with, obviously, Cav. He ain't good enough. Like, he's been hit with injuries left, right and centre, really. I've not seen him play, obviously, apart from that time when he came back from injury against the Everton game. And that was I think, only game I saw him in, really. Like, he made an effort in. But yeah, I've got a feeling that whoever said in the comments saying that Cav to go, I can agree with that. I've got a feeling 100% Cav possibly could be sold or released by January.
Okay, we've had no other stuff coming. So, Haru, what's your thoughts on the Burton game? But before we get to that, also, can people get their score predictions in, please? And I'm sorry, my voice is going again. So get your score predictions in, please.
So, Burton game, it's going to be a difficult game. Obviously, Burton, they're in, mid, I want to say. I can't check the stats or anything like that, but Burton, they do have, sometimes we look strong, obviously. To me, I've got a feeling that it should be an easy win, but obviously, it is Bradford City. We'd like to do it the hard way, the more harder way. But with that game, we should easily win that. I'm going to go with a 2-1 win to Bradford of that one, but if we play like how we did against Cheltenham, there is a possibility we could either lose or tie it, but I'm expecting and I can see a win for tomorrow's fixture, and that will most likely take us to the top of the league. That's if other teams help us out by either winning or losing. But yeah, we should go top of the league if we do beat Burton, and we need that to happen.
So we've got comments coming in, we've got score predictions coming in. My thoughts on the Burton game, obviously Gary Bowyer is returning back to Bradford City, the person who got relegated from League 1 to League 2. He's had a few lucky results. Obviously, they were 2-0 up against Rotherham, and they managed to fuck it up to draw 2-2. I think Bradford will win tomorrow, and hopefully this team, obviously Graham Alexander will kick them up the arse because he's celebrated 2 years now, so I'm hoping he kicks the team up the arse. So, score predictions coming in thick and fast. We've had Robbie, who thinks it's going to be 3-1. We've got Sean, who will take 1-0. Trevor will think Bradford will win 2-0. Callie will think it's going to be 5-1. Robbie taking the piss. Graham out. So, yeah, best fans. Tank 2, some of your best fans sent celebrating. So Luke then thinks celebrating 2 years with a sideline ban and 4-1, I've said. Right. Harry, are you here?
Up the Argyle, yay.
So what's your score prediction for tomorrow, for the Bradford game?
Score prediction for tomorrow, I mean, Plymouth have already played Burton Albion away. We put on the best performance of the season so far. When we played that game, we won 4-0. And I'm saying Bradford could easily batter Burton Albion tomorrow. They're not doing too good in the league. I think they're in a decent position, but not the best team. So I'm going to go with a 3-1 win to the Bantams.
And before we get to Dylan, we've had Ashley thinks it's going to be 2-0 Bradford. So I need a cough. I hate being under the flu. We've got Ethan, think Burton 0-1. We defensive side. You came to us and I reckon we will just hit you like before, like we did versus Cardiff and Wimbledon. Johnny gave him half a season 2 years ago. Yeah, people who don't know, Graham Alexander went on a 6-game losing streak and I wanted him out. But he got his promoted and everything's happy in the world. But people keep reminding me of it. He can't leave at half time with you. Oh, he can't leave at half time with me. And I know Lee, 2 seconds. Please message me on Facebook. What have you put, Lee? Lee's put 2-0 Bradford. So, Dylan.
Yes.
What's your score prediction for tomorrow?
Oh, it's going to be a tough game. But, like, I think we'll still win it 2-1 because we don't seem to keep the clean sheets.
Josh, are you here?
1-1.
Okay. And Robbie's on the wind up again. He's put Johnny out. Robbie, just to let you know, I'm going nowhere, mate. I'm here for long term. Got a 5-year plan. It's going to get stronger and stronger. Callie, what team does Dylan support? He's Bradford. Nah, Johnny out at half time. Typical, I'm getting invaded by these lot. Right.
That's it. That's if we played Donny again for where we've got at their 2 cup.
So before we get to Harry, the weather forecast for tomorrow is the sun will rise at 7:20 a.m. and will set at 4:21. And it's going to start off raining in Bradford at 6 a.m. It's going to be a nice 11 degrees. The sun/cloud is going to get it to dizzy heights of 13 degrees. And then it's going to come down to a nice chilly 9 degrees. And then, yep. So when you get home, it's going to be a bit cold. So, Harry, what is going on at Plymouth?
Give me 2 minutes, Johnny. Move on. I'll be back with you in a minute.
Okay. Just a bit of filling. Callie, do we need our big coats? No, Callie, bit of a small coat today. But like me and Rob have discovered, and Haru have discovered, the weather forecast does lie to me. So don't take this as gospel. Josh!
Yep.
What is going on at your team?
Nothing much, really. Nothing much, really. Nothing's come up.
Didn't some of your games get called off?
Oh, cool. No, it got changed to 12:30 kickoffs. In a few months.
Harry,
Same with ours, isn't it, Johnny?
Harry's not back yet. Yeah, quick one. So before we move on to the other stuff, obviously the Plymouth game has been moved to December the 6th. December the 6th. So, yeah, that's probably messed everybody up. And it's moved to a 12:30 kickoff. I managed to get that off work. Friday off work, so I'll be going down Friday for the 6.5 hour trip. We're going to move on to that in a bit, because I've got a bit of a vent about that. So, Rue. We're going to go through League One teams now.
Okay,
so,
right, go on, let's do this.
Twitter, X, wherever you're watching, listening, get your score predictions in. So, Northampton versus Mansfield, 12:30 kickoff. What is your score predictions, please, Haru?
Oh. I'm good. Do you know what? I'm going to go with the draw for that one. I don't know why, but I can see a draw written on that with a 0-0.
Are you back? Dylan?
I've got to go with a draw of that, to be fair.
Josh?
1-0 Mansfield.
Okay, we've got Wickham, Leighton Orient, 12:30 kickoff, live on Sky. I think Wickham are going to win that 2-0. Haru?
First of all, what's your score prediction for that Mansfield Northampton game, Johnny?
I thought I said it. Northampton to win 1-0.
Right. So what's our next game again? Is it?
So the next game is Wycombe Leyton Orient.
All right, Wycombe Leyton Orient. That's a 12:30 as well. Jesus Christ. I'm honestly trying to think. It's put me on the spot here. Do you know what? Because Leyton Orient obviously won their last game, so did Wycombe. I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw.
Harry, are you back? No. Dylan?
I think it's going to be 3-0 Leyton Orient.
Josh?
Same as Dylan.
Then we've got Blackpool Cardiff. I think could do with Blackpool winning that 1-0. Haru?
Obviously, Cardiff third. Obviously, Blackpool, I think 23rd. I need Blackpool to win this just so Cardiff will lose points. So I'm going to go with a Blackpool 1-0 win. Harry's back, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Harry's giving us the wave. So Harry, while we've got you here...
Oh, for fuck's sake! 2 seconds.
Podcast! Drama and award-winning content there. Dylan!
Oh, I think Scott Banks is going to put one in back in the net and it's going to be 1-0 Blackpool.
Josh.
That's what I was going to say, 1-0 Scott Banks.
Oh, Scotty Banks, yeah.
Bolton, Port Vale, I think... Port Vale is going to win that 1-0. Haru!
Really, Johnny, you think Port Vale's going to win that?
Yeah, Devante Cole, I think he's going to score.
Oh, do you know what? I can agree with you there, John. I'm going to go with the Port Vale win on that one. Sorry, Josh, but Johnny's just named a player that is absolutely amazing right now.
Is Harry back, or is he still effing and jeffing?
He's still effing and jeffing, I'm
Still
pretty
effing
sure.
and jeffing. Dylan!
Bolton, Port Vale, did you say?
Yes.
Yep.
I think it's going to be Bolton 2-0.
Josh.
4-2 Bolton, up the Bolton.
Obviously. Then we've got Doncaster Barnsley in a Yorkshire derby. I think Barnsley's going to win that 1-0. Sorry, Becky. Haru!
South Yorkshire derby, here we go, 14th versus 11th. Obviously, Donny drawing their last game, Barnsley losing their last game. I'm going to go with a Barnsley 1-0 win for that one.
Dylan.
It's sad to say, but Doncaster 1-0.
Josh.
David McGoldrick hat-trick.
Exeter Wigan. I know Exeter have been doing crap at the minute. I think it's going to finish a draw. Haru!
Obviously, I've got a feel, obviously Exeter winning their last game and Wigan obviously drawing the last game. I've got a feeling that Wigan might go full power for this one, but they will just lose the clean sheet, so I'm going to say 2-2.
Dylan.
I think it's going to be 3-2 Wigan.
Josh.
2-1 Wigan.
Are you back, Harry? Nope.
So I've got that phone goes off again.
Right,
What have I
before
missed?
his phone goes off again. Harry, what's happening at Plymouth?
What isn't happening at Plymouth?
Yeah,
Nothing.
what's going on at Plymouth at the minute while I got your ear?
Nothing is happening at Plymouth. We're shit. 3 games in a row, we've lost 2-0. Our board is absolutely shocking. Our players, they're just running around doing absolutely nothing. Tolaj is still carrying us. Cleverly doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. And, like, even though we've just signed Joe Rolls for
It's red.
like, we signed Joe Rolls on from, I think it was Cardiff for, until January, which is stupid. Got him on a free transfer. Yeah, we're just all over the fucking place at the moment, mate.
And then obviously your team's absolutely bottle jobbed it against us. You've got an international call up.
International, who's been called up?
Who's been called up for you guys?
It's gonna be, it'll be Hazard, Connor Hazard for Northern Ireland, Brendan Galloway for Zimbabwe. That phone's going off again. Fuck's sake. But yeah, that's annoying. I'll give you a minute.
Right. Josh, we'll go back now to do we get your thoughts for Exeter Wigan?
2-1 Exeter.
Right, then moving on. Surprise, surprise. Huddersfield, Plymouth. I think Plymouth are going to win it 1-0. Haru.
By the way, Johnny, you said the wrong name. It's not that. That's a banned word, isn't it? So, Dog Shaggers versus Plymouth.
Yeah.
Right. Obviously, 9th versus 22nd. Obviously, Plymouth losing their last 3 bloody games, and Dog Shaggers losing also their last 3 games. I'm going to go with a 1-0 win to the Argyle. Just so Dog Shaggers don't try to crawl back up there.
Obviously, Harry's busy on the telephone. Dylan!
Oh, 2-0 Argyle.
Josh.
2-1 Huddersfield.
Then we have got Peterborough, Wimbledon. Obviously, Peterborough have sacked Ferguson the other day. And hired, sorry, I didn't cough again. So, so they sacked the manager and they brought in, is it Williams?
Williams Hales.
Who used to manage Notts County. So I think they're going to get the new manager bounce, and I'm going to say 2-0 Peterborough. Hooray!
Like, obviously, once again, what Johnny said there, obviously, Wimbledon losing the last game, and obviously Peterborough also losing their last game. Wimbledon couldn't lead 6 with either the drop points. I've got a feeling they will get a new manager bounce. I'm thinking they won't get that, though. I think they'll go a 1-0 win for Peterborough just because of the new manager bounce.
Harry, are you back? No.
He's still away.
Still on the telephone. Dylan!
Oh, I think it's going to be 1-0 Peterborough.
Josh.
3-0 Wimbledon.
And we've got Rotherham, Lincoln. Obviously, I think Lincoln are going to win that 1-0. Hooray!
Did you just say Rotherham versus Lincoln? Great. So obviously, I'm always going to back the Lincoln City boys, so I'm going to go with a Lincoln 1-0 win, even though that will hit us if they do win, because they're, 5th in the league with 25 points, and they did draw the last game, so if Lincoln win 1-0 and we win as well, that'll be fine. But I'm going to go with the Lincoln 1-0 because I'll always back Lincoln City.
Dylan.
Rotherham can fuck off.
I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw.
Josh.
2-0 Lincoln.
And last but not least.
I'm back.
He's back. Stockport, Luton. I think Stockport are going to win. Oh no, Luton are going to win at 1-0. Hooray!
It hurts me to say this, guys. Obviously, with Luton being in 10th, obviously Stockport being in 1st, winning that last 4 out of 5 matches, and Luton losing 2, winning 2, and drawing 1. I want to go with the Stockport win. Nathan Lowe, once again, he will score, and Jack Diamond, they will both fucking score for Stockport. Because Stockport have gone back onto their bounce, and they are on their massive streak at the moment in time.
So before we get to Harry, 060925 thinks it's going to be 2-1 Lincoln. Harry, Stockport, Luton. Score prediction.
Don't say it's gone again.
He's gone again, that telephone. It's like Babe Station over there. His phone's going every 2 minutes. Dylan.
I think it's going to be 3-1 Luton.
And last but not least, Josh.
2-1 Stockport, Nathan Lowe brace.
So,
just a question, guys. Is Lucky Wells even returned back to Luton?
I don't think he has.
No reports are saying that he's back, even though he's injured. I don't know if he's back or not.
So, Haru and Dylan. Right, so obviously we've had some news come out of Bradford that Handy and oh my god, I'm crap at pronouncing names. Zach Haddy and Harry Ibbotson have both signed a new deal until 2027. So what's your thoughts on that, Haru and Dylan? So we'll start off with Haru.
Do you know what? They're two good youngsters. I have seen them play, personally myself. I have seen them play in the, I think it was the under-21s. But yeah, honestly, they've got great potential. I'm glad they're still at the club. They have both got great potential. Obviously, I have seen, I think it was Harry Ibbotson going to Liverpool, or that was that I can't remember, but obviously had some good games. Obviously, but they played against Craft Park Avenue in the in pre-season matches. Zach Haddy did some amazing saves. Do you know what? As he ages, when he gets more into his prime, he will become. I've got a feel he will become onto the bench at Valley Parade. I think when Sam Walker either retires or leaves the club for some unknown reason, and obviously Joe Hilton steps in as first team player, and then obviously I've got a feeling that Zach Hardy will come into that substitute role. Harry Ibbotson, on the other hand, I've not seen much of him play, but I've seen him play. He's a good player, and Bradford would be unfortunate if they did not sign that contract, because he is an incredible youngster and he would do amazing if he ever comes into the first team position.
Dylan?
Well, yeah, I agree with Haroon. Well, sadly, we can't keep Andy Cook forever, so Harry Ibbotson can come up into the future as our striker and hopefully fill in Andy's boots. But Zach Hardy, I think the best he's going to get is probably the bench.
So obviously, before we move on to something else, like Ibbotson, I know he's doing really well at Chorley. I'm in contact with, I think it's the Chorley supporters, I can't remember the name, but they always tweet me on Twitter. He seems to be doing really well over there. He scored winning goals, and also man of the matches. So Ibbotson is one for the future, and I agree with Haru on that. One day, hopefully we'll see him step up and obviously get first team football. So obviously we've had breaking news coming out of the club left, right and centre this week. It makes a change. So then we've had obviously Haru again and Dylan. Want your thoughts on Paul Huntington retiring from football?
Well, Paul Huntington obviously came to us from Carlisle. Obviously, he was their captain when obviously they beat us in that semi-final, when it was playoff season. He came to us. He did do something with the club, but he was getting older. I didn't think he was ever going to get another club after finishing his season with Bradford. But it was nice, obviously, after the return list came out, that Huntington was allowed to train with the players at the club. Obviously, he wasn't going to be a player anymore for Bradford City, but I think it was his time to come to an end, to retire. He's had an amazing career with his history of the clubs that he's played for. Honestly, like, how do I even put this to words? Like, he has played so much. He obviously played for Preston, he played for Stockport, he played for Leeds Scum, obviously. Yeah. But he was an absolute amazing player. He's won trophies. He's done promotion. He was named by Preston North End a modern North End hero, and then they say all the best in your retirement hunt. Honestly, he had more than 550 professional career appearances in English football. Honestly, do you know what? Enjoy your retirement, Huntington. You've done absolutely amazing for all the clubs that you played for, and I'm glad that you ended it with Bradford City. So go enjoy it now. You've done your thing. Now it's time for you to go to relax.
So before we get to Dylan, just a quick summary of the article from who is it? Nathan Atkinson on the TNA. Many questions. City signing the centre back at age 37 last season, but he was as solid as a rock. Playing 22 times for the Bantams with 19 of these games in the league. He played a key role in the dramatic escape from League Two, which he managed on the final day of the season. It was the third promotion of Huntington's career after he guided Carlisle out of League Two as well as Preston up from League One. It was the North End where he left his greatest legacy, making over 300 appearances for the Deepdale club. Before then, he had a spell at Leeds, Stockport, Yeovil, having injury come through his boyhood club, Newcastle. He played 11 Premier League games for the Magpies, scoring once in a memorial 3-2 win over Tottenham Hotspur in January 27 when he was just 19 years of age. Huntington trained with City this summer, but he did not get a new contract, and after failing to find another club, he decided to call it a day. So, Dylan.
Real quick, Johnny, could I just quickly ask a question?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I get my score predictions for Dog Shaggers Plymouth?
Go for it.
4-0 loss. We're going to get our ass kicked. I know that for a fact. We're fucking shit. We're going to lose. At this point, we're not going to put up a fight, mate. We're shit. At this point, down with the Greens, sack the team, fuck the board, fucking sack Beverley, we're done. Like, just,
Enjoy League 2, Harry.
oh, mate, honestly, like, we might as well go down now. And you say the Plymouth Bradford game has been postponed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
they've
been
moved it
postponed
now.
to 6th of December. It's a Saturday, Harry, not a Tuesday, so haha.
And a
first off-
12 kick-off, Harry.
Okay. Okay, well, first off, Bruin, you're lucky it's not Tuesday. 2, half 12 kickoff. Half 12 kickoff, that is bullshit. 3,
That's even fucking worse, mate. I'd rather have it a Tuesday.
3, that means we're not playing, we've now got to play Port Vale away until we're back at home against Northampton. Honestly, this club is gone to shit.
I want to blame the club specifically. I'm blaming
I'm blaming the whole team for just putting on shocking performances week after week after week. We need to fucking up it. And like, even though we signed Joe Rolls for the most ridiculous contract ever, like, it ain't gonna
How long
make
have
a
you going
difference.
for? Until John?
We've got until January. We signed him yesterday for a 2-month contract. We didn't even pay anything. We didn't even pay anything for him. And this is the thing as well. We're not spending the money. We're just bringing in shit-free transfers that are absolutely useless on the pitch.
You bought Tarlai.
Well, yeah. Tolaj is the only one on the team that's actually doing good. The rest of them, sack them all. Honestly, at this point, you put a non-league team at Argyle, they'll probably play better than them.
So while Harry has his midlife crisis,
Oh, mate, I've been going for a midlife crisis all day.
we'll come back to you in a bit, Harry. Dylan, so what's your thoughts on Paul Huntington leaving or retiring from football?
He was time swanny up his boots. He's played for many clubs. He's sadly knocked us out of the semi-finals of the playoffs. But yeah, I think once he left Bradford, everyone knew it was the time he wanted to get a club. But it's probably the correct time for him to hang up his boots.
Okay, right, Haru.
I was going to say,
Hang on.
have you heard about this, Johnny, about Alexander being charged by the FA?
Yeah, you're about 3 days late to that, mate. We talked about that earlier.
Oh, dear. Obviously, like with Matt Derbyshire, wasn't it? With, obviously, when he left Bradford, he wasn't going to find another club, so he retired and all, wasn't it?
So, Haru, while I drink Walsall tears, do we chat about, vent about anything?
What about League 2?
Oh, League 2 predictions?
We haven't got time for League 2 predictions?
Come on.
Perfect, right. What I want to chat about, it's just, the bloody Plymouth game, that's what's just pissed me off, like, obviously everybody, like, I know yourself, Johnny, you were booked up work offer, obviously for the Plymouth game. Everyone had work.
Sorry, we've got useless international call-ups.
So, the thing is, like, with everybody, like, obviously, like, people at work and stuff like that, obviously, booking work off and then arranging plans to go down on day, obviously have to go out early just before, so you can get before kickoff, because it is a 7-hour trip down to Plymouth. It's a 14-hour trip there and back. Like, honestly, it's absolutely ridiculous. It basically pissed me off because obviously now, with the way that my schedule is with work and stuff like that, luckily I managed to cancel that and now book the 6th of December off. The problem is that obviously, I know with Johnny, you had to cancel your day off for that Saturday and then move it to the Saturday the 6th, didn't you?
Yeah, so originally I was booked off for Friday next week. Obviously driving down with my friend Anne driving down there, and then obviously when Harry told us about the date change and stuff like that, obviously it got confirmed by the club yesterday or today, one of them days.
Yesterday. It was yesterday.
And then I've gone to work today and basically said, I'll come in next week, can I cancel it? They've checked the book and yeah, I can book it off, so I've got a bit lucky there, but obviously I know there's people not going to be very
exactly
happy with
it's
that.
like with City away days. I've been obviously can I go on City away days for most away games nowadays. Obviously the person who runs it, he's really annoyed because obviously they've changed the date, so now he has to now go through it and see if people still want to go. If they do, they got to put on the coach. If they don't want to go, they get the money back, and it's just all a bunch of hassle. That's basically my event, really.
Harry, do a shout about, vent about anything.
I think Harry's been venting this whole podcast, to be honest.
To be fair, yeah, I think he's doing his babe station again. Dylan, do a shout about, vent about anything. Just to let you know, this PG, this podcast is not PG. It's probably 18 plus.
I can tell. Well, obviously, the Plymouth game, it's just... they've made it even worse for us, going at 12:30. And on a Saturday... At least it's not...
That's like a 5 a.m. set-off, that.
Yeah, exactly.
Set off about 5, 6 a.m.
4 a.m. or something like that.
Oh, even worse!
4 a.m., 5 a.m. start, yep.
Well, lucky me.
Jesus.
I'm fair warrior.
Josh!
Good luck tomorrow. All we're looking for is a 2-0 win to get us up to the third. And then just say Cheltenham draw with Notts County.
And just to bring a little bit of League Two in, Josh, what's your score prediction for your team tomorrow?
Well, I'm going with a 3-1. Emma Tesco 2 and Mickey Demetrian 1 up the Alex.
So we've had Nathan Rees on TikTok. Can't wait for the 4 a.m. start for Bradford away because...
me either, mate. Me either.
And then we've had Hannah up the chickens. We've had James big up the bantams. So, yeah, keep your things coming in. We're going to be here for another 5 or 10 minutes. So, questions for these lovely panellists and just anything really you want to ask. Yeah, so my event is obviously what Harry said and Haru said. So it's a little bit of a piss take that obviously the deadline was Sunday. And then yesterday they came out saying they've had international call-ups. I think they're running scared, to be fair. Like Harry's been saying, possibly the manager or someone might get sacked. So hopefully they do not get the manager's bounce. But with like the Sky and stuff, I know obviously Haru, I don't know if you agree and Dylan agree with me. With the Plymouth game, I think there's a little bit of a silver lining to it. And the silver lining is a 12:30 kickoff on Saturday, when we play them in December. So with the 12:30 kickoff, 12:30 to about 3 o'clock kickoff, or 3, sorry. So a couple of hours back, think about probably heading through door about 10, 11 o'clock. Obviously I know.
But Johnny, it's setting up at 4 in the morning, though, that's the thing.
Yeah, but Haru, if we win, you'd be buzzing, wouldn't you?
Yeah, but if we lose, then lose 7-hour trip back to Bradford, depressed.
Yeah.
Great.
Give that a minute.
I'm just glad it's not on a Tuesday night. Harry was winding me up about that. It's going to be on a Tuesday night. I'm just glad it's not.
I'm glad it's a Saturday as well. Obviously, there's a silver lining us to getting out of the FA Cup, and that's both teams been knocked out, so happy days. Right, Haru.
Yes, Johnny.
It's that time.
Is it now? Right,
yes.
go on.
Go on, what am I going to say, Haru?
And what's on my plate?
Yeah, what's on your plate?
I've got HSC mega box meal, which is a spicy Philly burger, a piece of chicken, chips, and coleslaw.
Harry, are you here, or are you still doing your babe station impression? Yep, still on telephone. Dylan!
I've just had some lasagna.
Any chips or anything with it?
Yeah, I had curly fries and beans.
Happy days. Last but not least, Josh.
Domino's pizza and then big breakfast in the morning from Weatherspoons.
Josh, you can't just leave us with a Domino's pizza, mate. What pizza is it?
What did you have on the pizza?
Yeah,
What
what's
I
on
had
the
on the
pizza?
pizza? Just margarita.
You
Boring.
Boring.
Sorry, bastard.
Boring. Harry.
Hold that thought. This
Harry's
is
back.
nice. No, I'm not.
It's happened again. It's happened again. It's happened again.
Right, and on
Johnny, what did you have for your tea?
Oh, I'm
What's
having
in your plate?
Chinese, bud. I'm having.
He's not having something boring for once.
I'm currently on the phone to Harry. Harry ordering a Chinese. I'm gonna have some chicken balls, some chicken curry, mushrooms, onion, a little bit of sauce, beef mushroom, onion, a little bit of sauce, some chips, egg fried rice, and some lovely chicken balls.
Yeah.
And
What's the
on that-
score against Crewe tomorrow?
Score against
Who are
Crewe.
you playing against, Josh?
Tuesday.
Shrewsbury! 2-0 to Shrewsbury!
Shrewsbury
Drop
going
up
to
a
beat
route.
you 2-0, mate.
2-0 away.
2-0 to Shrewsbury.
It's going to be 1-0 to him.
Oh, damn that. I'm
Verdane Oliver brace!
Who?
Yeah.
Verdane Oliver brace, mate!
But then over when he's at bloody Hartlepool.
Aru, what have you been drinking, mate? Is it
Yeah,
Hartlepool?
what are you drinking? Dan Over's.
You know what I'm drinking actually? Whiskey. I've actually just finished a bottle of whiskey.
Oh, do you know what I'm drinking?
What?
I'm drinking It's Nearly Promotion.
I'm drinking Cruise Tears.
Right, and on that note,
In the Gretsy end.
I want to say thank you for Haru, Babe Station Harry, Dylan, Josh, and thanks for Lee for their chilling. Hope you feel a lot better in the later on, Lee. The podcast will be back Monday at 6 to talk about the Doncaster, the massive game, the virtual trophy against Doncaster. The winner takes the top spot, so I'll be back on Monday for that. So put that in your diaries. Also, if you like what you're hearing, Chickens on the Loose podcast on all podcast services. If you think we've been shit today, tell us we've been shit, see what we can improve. Also, small Facebook page, Up the Chickens on Facebook, where we do Golden Goal every match day, and we do Super 6 every year. And also, we do try to interact with football fans, so get yourselves over to Up the Chickens on Facebook. Also, Chickens on the Loose on all podcast services. Sorry, all social sites, from Twitter to Facebook to YouTube. Give us a follow. And yeah, that's it. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And before my voice completely goes, up the fucking chickens. Good night. God bless. Ta-ra.
Mark, if we beat you on Thursday, I absolutely love it, in the words of Kevin Keegan.
Allocated. Tommy Lee lifted up towards the edge of the area. Burton tries to get underneath it. Lashley will hit it. Deflected. It's in! And that's the moment! Unbelievable! That's the moment! Unbelievable! In the dying seconds, Bradford City have found the goal that sends them automatically into League One.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.